Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Simple Sweep Chandelier. This is the 101160. Happen to have one right here, so we can check it out together. Let's get into the height of the fixture itself, and that's going to be from the bottom of the arm to where the chain starts right here, coming in at 23.2. Diameter's coming in at 26, so it's a pretty good size. You're going to notice this is in soft gold, which to me makes this more contemporary, a little bit more modern. If you tweak the finishes a little bit and would go with a darker finish like natural iron or dark smoke or bronze, it's going to make this a little bit more traditional. So you can really kind of run this through a variation of design projects. It's pretty cool that way. It's going to be shipping with 36 inches of chain to begin with. It's 36, 3 feet. If you guys need more chain, we do sell more chain. Just email us and we can give you details about that. It's going to be shipping with 15 feet of wire, so more wire than most people are going to need. However, it does give you the opportunity to swag it or drop it from much higher places. It's also going to be shipping with this. This is a canopy, goes on your ceiling. It's going to go on your 4-inch junction box. That's what you guys have in your ceiling. And this is coming in at 5 inches, goes over it beautifully. This is not heavy at all, just hangs from a normal J box and you're good to go. Let's talk about what you can do inside of this. Oh, you know, when you're putting the chain together, there's a cool little tool you can get on Amazon or any place on the web, really. It's called a chain separating tool. It's kind of like a backwards pair of pliers, and it pushes the chain apart, and then this bottom part pushes it back in again, so it's easy to use. It's good to have these around, and electricians have these to put chain together or take pieces off if you don't need a full piece. Okay, let's talk about what's going on as far as lamping goes. You've got 6 of these arms, and each of these can be 60 watts for incandescent if you want to go there. If I was going to do this, I would probably do a flame tip, kind of like this deal. You could do a torpedo as well if you want to go for a more modern look. That'd be kind of cool as well. And these are just the smaller bulbs that we all remember from our childhood. They've been around forever, since I was a kid. You can get these at like a drugstore. You can get them at a hardware store. You can get them at Home Depot. You can get them online. My grocery store in Vermont sells these, so you should be able to find them no problem. Like I said, 60 watts incandescent if you want to go for that, and that's 6 of these. 360 watts of light is a lot. If you want to do LEDs, you can do that too, and you can get these LEDs frosted. You can get the flame tips. You can get them in a 40 watt equivalent, a 60 watt equivalent. Those are pretty easy to find. I have found this in a 75 watt equivalent out in the world online, so they do exist, so you can do that too if you want. They'll offer these bulbs to you as LEDs in 2700 Kelvin, that's super yellow. They're going to offer these also to you in something called daylight, which sounds warm, but it's not warm. That's kind of a cooler blue-white light, like an overcast day or a hospital waiting room, something like that. That's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. What we like to use in our showroom is called warm white or soft white, and that's the nice warmth of the light coming down on my hands right now. Okay, that's 3,000 Kelvin, that's what we use here. And like I said, it's a dimmable fixture, so if you're going to be doing incandescents, you don't have to worry about anything. If you want to do LEDs like these, just make sure they're dimmable. It'll tell you right in the box. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. On those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.